us as Helen while we're waiting for the places to eat open up. We found out that here places close at 8 o'clock and they don't open until 8 o'clock.
What's up with that?
No early risers here.
Welcome to the second day of four-wheeling up in North Georgia. Yesterday we had some great trails as we rode up over mountaintops on Forest Service roads following the Georgia Traverse Trail System. We had some river crossings, including the Tallulah River, which was an awesome river crossing. And in the meantime, we are gonna wait till this town opens up the breakfast places. Welcome. This is part number 2. If you are just now watching this one, go back and watch part number 1. Thanks for watching. Join us today as we continue on the Georgia Traverse. Florida Jeep rides, off-road travels, getting ready to go four-wheeling. Well, yesterday's breakfast at Huddle House was so good, we decided that we'd go to Huddle House again.
Yep, here we are.
Except for I don't know if I want to eat the omelet, because the omelet was so good at Huddle House yesterday.
Yes.
That I may be disappointed if it's not as good. All right, it's gonna be the omelet again, I guess. It's gonna be the omelet again, I guess. They said there's a general preparation for that, but I do like this sign. Oh yeah. Breakfast is served. Look at those pancakes. What's that called? What kind of pancakes are those?
Chocolate chip.
Chocolate chip what?
Fix.
The chocolate chip. Say it with some enthusiasm. What kind of pancakes are those?
Good morning, sunshine.
If you're into serious jeeping, then you know having the right rig and setup is gonna make or break your day. So join us today, off-road travels and Florida Jeep rides, as we head up to Trey Mountain in North Georgia. Just kidding. Well, we're at 32.700 feet above sea level, and we're up here on top of Trey Mountain, making our way on across.
It is gorgeous. The mist that you see is natural. Big tree. Yeah.
Creek portion, the red trail on the Georgia Traverse, is an easy turn to miss. It turns really sharp. But there is a Bull Peanuts place right on that sharp turnaround. And at that Bull Peanuts place, you can buy you a bag of Bull Peanuts, and there's a great place to use the restroom. What we're going over right here is Wolf Creek. That are listed on this do go through urban residential areas where people live. So be respectful of the land, stay on the trails, stay off other people's properties, don't throw trash out, because if people don't take care of these trails, then likely that Georgia Traverse is going to be gone. Engine light. What we're seeing is the creek. The creek actually is running right along the edge of the road.
And you almost fell in before. Wonderful.
Snakes like to hang out around here.
Yeah. Yeah, they do. If you can see it or not, but we are on the edge of the mountain. These trails, they ride right along the edge. It goes back and forth, and there's a car coming, so I gotta figure out how to get around this car. And that is West Wolf Creek Road. Sorry.
We are on Duncan Ridge Road.
Easy to miss. There's a turnoff spot. Out that side. It can't really I can't express the feeling of driving on this mountain trail the drop to my left. We're still going up. These are old, probably wagon trails, mountain trails, service trails, emergency trails. But what they are is they are great jeeping trails. Somewhere around 3,700 feet, there's a big patch of flowers. We're at 3742 on the edge of the mountain. There's still plenty upward, but there's a whole lot more downward.
It's running.
This is not Florida. Yeah, I know that. I get it. I have a little bit of fear of heights. So some mountain trails like would be a little more than I'd want to take. I didn't always have a fear of heights. I was on Bear Mountain up in the Smokies when my son, who was probably four years old, walked right up to the edge, and I about had a heart attack. All I could see is my son falling off the edge. It'd be like walking to the edge of Stone Mountain. Ever since then, I have a little bit of a fear of heights, and sometimes a lot of fear of heights. I just don't. I don't want to be on the edge of something where if I fall, I feel like I'm gonna die. So it's the drop. I mean, I'd go skydiving. That's totally different, you know. But for me, driving on some of these things, it's a little nerve-wracking. But I know they're a lot more nerve-wracking. But let me tell you, we don't have this in Florida.
No. Could be worse. It could have landed on us when we were going through. You don't think we can drag it down? Well, Matthew had just finished saying we had not encountered anything on our trail. Until now. Here, I'll move it down.
I just want you to record.
You want to leave that elbow there. You want to make sure that the elbow stays there, so that's what's holding it up.
Yes, it was.
If he's going to drag it out of the way.
You go grab it.
Okay.
There you go. Take it out of the way.
Dump it down there.
Don't fall down.
Look out, Matthew. That's what's holding it up right there.
Watch it,
that's
Sean.
what's holding.
Get out of the way.
So I was saying that's what's holding it up. Don't move that part. You can't move that part. Don't. That I would leave. We'll go around it.
Oh, there's one.
Where?
What part's holding it? Right,
That knee, that whole knee, that whole area right there is being held up.
So.
Oh,
There was a bigger one.
that's the floating one? What you saying?
There you go. Yeah, that knee is what's holding it up. I don't know whether we need to let the forest area know that that's.
Oh, I'm sure they'll figure it out.
That doesn't sound like a dirt bike. Yeah, it does.
time.
Down the tree.
Yep. Wow, that's a big one over there in the road.
Day number 2, my thoughts. Obstacle was a tree that fell down on the trail. Not a big deal. We got hatchets, but I would recommend bringing a cordless chainsaw at least, at the minimal, or a sawzall. Something small, easy to pack out with you, just so that you can cut stuff out of the way. Full-size tree, well, you're gonna have to have a full-size chainsaw. So, here's what I think. So far, everything that we have done has been fairly easy, with the exception of the trail after we crossed over the Tallulah River, which I hope the footage turned out. But the roads, it seems like they're all maintained by the Forestry Service.
These roads, yeah.
These roads, most all of them. Almost every single road that we've been on. Again, with the exception
Look
of
at this
the
rock while he's talking.
Tallulah Falls area. But there's a lot of places to go fishing for trout. There's ample opportunities to stop at stores while you're riding this trail system. I can see that it's going to probably have to have some changes made to it. If they do close the Tallulah River crossing, that's going to change off a whole section of the trail. But there are multiple places where you can take like the south route or the north route. We're coming out of this area and getting ready to hit the next section, which is purple. We're on a light blue section. It's divided up into different areas. You can click on it, you can see what the name of the area is. If you're using Google Maps and you've downloaded the app for Georgia Traverse, then it tells you where campsites are, it tells you where water crossings are, it'll even tell you if certain roads are closed, because some roads do close, but it's easy enough to find your way around. It's beautiful up here. Right now, it's the first day of September. The weather is perfect. The sun is out, and we have just had a gorgeous couple of days so far. But we're up to Double Creek, and it looks like I'm going to make a right-hand turn. Some oncoming traffic. There are people that we have run into out here in regular vehicles. If you can find places along the way to book cabins, that would probably make this even better. Look at these buildings buried in the trees. Anyway, for now, hope you enjoyed the ride. Georgia Traverse. Come up and do it.
That's beautiful.
You will not regret it. Just get a buddy, pick out some hotels. First night we spent in
Days Inn in Clayton.
Days Inn in Clayton. Second night, the Red Lion Inn.
No, Red Roof.
Red Roof Inn. Second night,
In Helen.
Red Roof Inn in Helen. Third night, we don't know yet. This is literally a spontaneous off off-road adventure.
I guess FS 640.
Yeah, let me see this. Unplug it. So be careful with this turn. It's right across from a church, and it's not seen very well. But we pulled up to get ready. One less deer in the world.
Deer.
Well, we did see a deer. Unfortunately, it's pretty dead. This is a very windy, turny, twisty, switchback style road. When I look at it, it looks like we're going to be going up the face of this mountain, but instead of going up very slowly and then very, very slowly, this one looks like it has a lot of switchback opportunities. So we should be in for a treat. Let's find out.
Really? It's full on your car.
I'm Matt,
And I'm Randy.
and you've just taken some off-road travels with Florida Jeep Rides, but we're not in Florida. I don't even know where I am, matter of fact. Y'all have a great one. You have a good one, and don't forget to subscribe.
Invite friends to join and
You
subscribe.
know somebody that loves Jeeps? Invite them. Driving through this section of the forest,
35.
road number 35. I noticed on my left side of the road, it's pretty thick vegetation, and on the right hand side,
Well,
it is a whole lot clearer.
it's a whole lot clearer.
The right hand side is been cleared out. So either the Forestry Service has come through here and done a little lumbering, or pine beetles, which are a problem up here, have come in and they've had to knock out all the pine trees because it's a stark contrast between the left side of the road and the right side of the road. We're pushing through. Hopefully we'll get off these trails before it gets dark. But if not, we'll
Have a night ride.
if not, we got light bars. Just look at that. Been riding most of the day. Sandy Bottoms recreational area. In and out of rivers, in and out of forests, up and down roads. Sandy Bottoms canoe launch area has a bathroom. Bigfoot. Thank you.
At the Iron Bridge. That we just crossed. And this is the sandals tree. See, you didn't know sandals grow on trees. There you go. In Georgia, they do.
North Georgia. This is God's country. Mountains, endless trails, streams, fresh mountain-fed rivers, gorgeous landscape unlike anywhere else in Georgia. It is easy to see why you could have Georgia on your mind. This is the end of our second day, and we're heading down to LJ.